people, welcome to another edition of WWE Immortals. Stephanie McMahon, Nightmare Edition. You know what this is all about? It's the Stephanie McMahon challenge character. Now, if you're a veteran of these challenges, you'll know that you get a chance to play your way through the board at standard level, and if you get that free character by completing the board and all those bouts contained, then you'll get your free character and you get on to an expert level. And if you can play your way to the end of that expert level, you'll get a second version of that character and an uncommon gear card. And that then presents you with the Nightmare level. Now, Nightmare level is not something that I've managed to tackle successfully before, but a bit of a dabble, just like dip my toe in the water, and not really like what I've seen, so very quickly got out the water again. But now, whether it's a combination of a couple of things, I don't know, but it could be that they've made it slightly easier. It could be that my characters are stronger because I've obviously been playing the game a bit longer and they've all evolved a bit more. But I've just found it a bit easier to chisel my way through. And as you can see now, from the board, I'm 3 bouts away from getting a third Stephanie McMahon character and the special gear card that goes with it, which is the Armour of the Authority. Now, I don't actually know what that's going to contain and what it's going to do, but it's a gear card. It's going to be a good gear card, so well worth having. Now, I have 5 challenge credits because I may not be able to do this the first time of asking, but let's give it a go. Let's get in there, and I'll show you my team, my brave and hardy souls going in there. I've got Daniel Bryan as a level 50 and legendary 7, so that's the max you can go. And some pretty useful gear cards on him, as you can see there, from Tribal Warpaint, which is an augmented gear card, which means I've basically put a lot of elements and cash into it to boost it up. As you can see, it's 42% damage boost, and there's a critical boost chance as well. This card I particularly like too, the Battle Gear. So it's increased his health, which is useful when you've got these grinding matches. It's good to have as much health as possible. And a heal team stat for a signature 1 move. So in other words, his 2 teammates and himself will get a bit of a health boost. Always very useful. And then perhaps my most effective and favourite card is the WrestleMania gear, because that gives him a health boost when he's not in action. So this is where this whole cycle of rotating your players comes in handy, because when he's starting to flag a bit on the energy levels, whack him back into the stable, get your other couple of characters into action. That gives Daniel Bryan a chance to reboost himself to full power if you use things correctly, and that is going to make match winning a hell of a lot easier, believe me. So let's just go back then and see who else we've got. Second in the team is Trish. She's also level 7, legendary 50, and she's very good at blocking. She's very good at buying time, and also can obviously hit a few points too. And then I've got Big Show. It's a requirement of this part of the challenge that you have Big Show or a Big Show character on your team. But anyway, enough talking. Let's get into the action. Let's get some fists flying. Let's get them feet a kicking. And as you can see, with the 3 bouts to go, the first team I'm facing have got some legendary 5s and all level 40, and all looking pretty mean and moody. So let's see what we can do here. Now, the first one was the evolved Daniel Bryan character, so fighting fire with fire. You're going to have to excuse the tap 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 tap. That's obviously part of the game, which I can't help, and I'm going to need to be doing it pretty frantically to get through this stage. But it's not so much a case of going in all guns blazing with this. It's a question of biding your time and choosing your moments. As you can see there, just let him go for a few hits, was guarding a lot, and then just pick my moment to get a Sig 1 move on Mr. Evolved here. Because they're of a level where they are going to pick out your energy fairly quickly if you're not careful. So I'm getting to the point now where I'm almost considering bringing Trish into action and dropping Daniel out. Just wait for this chance to come in. No, he's blocked me. But did you see there, the characters to the left all got an energy boost from that. I could just finish him off right now. Let's use a bit of Trish blocking. As you can see, as I said, she's very quick to block, very good at blocking, which is no doubt a cue for me to get blasted out of the sky. Here's Macho Man. Oh yeah, oh damn, he's hit me with a double. He changed his moves, and that is bad news, because that's an adrenaline drain, which has taken away what I was hoping to hit him with myself. It's all part of the game. And you don't have to go for the big hits either. Sometimes, Trish, sometimes the little hits will become effective. Right, I'm going to hit Big Show in there and try and get in straight away with a damage hit. It's not taken much out of Macho Man there, has it? I find the Big Show character quite static, to be honest, which isn't helpful in these latter stages. But again, you know, if you've got a challenge that requires you to be in the team, there's not much you can do about that, is there? Now these bouts are going to take some time, because their characters are absolutely maxed up with health, and not too dissimilar in level to my own, which is approaching the highest you can go. As you know, level 50 is the highest your character can be. Legendary 7, I don't know why they chose 7, Legendary 7 is the highest you can be as a legendary card, which is why the gear cards then come in so useful. Got caught again there, I have to be careful. Come on, Macho Man, do your worst. If I can just get one more signature move out of Daniel here, I've got to be careful. I'll run the risk of, once you get to this sort of level, if he catches me with a signature move himself, I'm not going to take that risk. He could knock me out, and as Daniel is my primary character for doing all my damage, Trish has got caught again. I don't want that to happen. I certainly don't want that to happen. No way. No way, no how, no sir. Right. I still haven't quite worked out the best way to play this while trying to film it. I mean, I could film the action and then just do a commentary over the top of it, but then you're obviously going to lose the immediacy of the commentary of when I get stuffed when I'm not expecting to be stuffed, which you know, it's part of the fun, is the live element. You don't want some boring recording over the top, do you? I'm sure you don't. Right, I'm in trouble here. I blocked again. Come on guys, gotta be quicker, gotta be smarter. Right, I suppose if I go really quiet and concentrate instead of waffling, it might be better for the gameplay. It won't be so good for the video, because you like me to talk on the video. Right, it's Macho Man. Oh yeah, you're going down. Actually, I'm not doing too badly. If you look at their characters, if you look at the avatars, you can see one's already knocked out and the other two extremely close to going. So we should pick the win out of this. Oh, Daniel, protect and survive. Come on, Biggie. Big Show. Right, that'll be the end of that. Leaving just a bit of randishness to dispose of. Oh dear. Okay, we'll bring Trish in. Here we go. Are you satisfied? Kick to the balls, flying through the air like a helicopter, spinning on the ground. You get all the fun with Trish. Spend a date with Trish and do all the things that you want to do in life. Helicopter rides, spinning. So there we go, 1500 credits. So we're now 2 bouts away from that third Stephanie McMahon, the Nightmare Edition. Let's just have a look at that. Oh geez, look at her health. You can see at the top there. She's going to take some, she's going to be like a dinosaur. So I'm bringing her down. She's going to be a huge beast. Talking of huge beasts, look at those opponents now. So there's Triple H, King of Kings, Stone Cold Texas Rattlesnake, and Cyborg Brock Lesnar, which is one of, in terms of graphics, I love that Cyborg Brock Lesnar card. Broccoli Legions. I can't say it, but I love it. Right, let's go. Too much talk and not enough walking the walk. Come on, Paggy, get a move on. Right, adrenaline surge. Right, get protecting and hit. So as I mentioned, it's more at this stage, if you're going all guns blazing, you're going to get caught and they're going to get picked off. So you're better off just waiting your time, blocking when you can, and choosing your moment, which is particularly after they've just tried to launch an attack. So as you can see, I've not had any signature moves here, but already managing to drain down Triple H quite a bit. That's a good hit. Here's Broccoli Legions with his cyborgishness. Look at that, it's a blooming impressive card, that is. Oh, just missed my cut off. See, Daniel's done quite well here. I haven't needed to stick him in for a rest yet, and he's already worked his way virtually through 1.5 characters. I'm thinking of tucking him away any second, just to give him a bit of respite. Nice. Let's bring Big Show out. Right, Stone Cold, big character, full of energy, so let's hit him with the finisher move. Big Show's gonna play basketball, bouncing Stone Cold around. Choke slam. Yeah. So this one's going quite well. There's not sustained too much damage and inflicted quite a lot of pain already into their team. One thing I've noticed while I'm playing with this iPad on a tilt and staring down and what have you is it's not picking up my taps for these signature moves very well. Perhaps I'm not tapping hard enough because I'm worried about making too much noise for you guys, but nicely blocked. Bring in Trish for a finisher. Are you stratified? Ooh, hurts me every time. That should be enough to get rid of Stone Cold. It is, right. Achoo! There we go. And leaving just Broccoli on his own, fighting the cause. Trying to fight the good fight for the forces of evil, but failing magnificently as Trish and the gang pick him off. Right, come on, Dan. Dan's the man to kick him into the camera. You're going to get kicked to the curb. Here we go. You think you got some? Bang, you go. Right. Brings us to our showdown with the Queen of WWE, Stephanie McMahon. Next level, 1300 credits, not a great deal. Right, here we go. This is the one, this is the big one. And this is to get our third free Stephanie McMahon character plus that special gear card. Just for her. Are you ready? I'm ready. Could do with a beer or something just to limber up, but let's get it on, Stephanie. Let's get it on. Let's do this. Oh, did I say Doom Clock? I can't see a Doom Clock. I can see a Doom Cough. Oh, there is a Doom Clock. It's come in. Right, so as you can see, we're being timed on this. We've got to get rid of her within the allotted time, otherwise we fail. So not only are we playing this boss level character who is maxed out to stats that are beyond what you could do if you had the character yourself. That's a good hit. We've got to do it in a certain amount of time. So, oh, that was a sneaky little back kick. Right, okay. She's got us in trouble here. Come on, Trish. Save the day, Trish. Good girl. Nice flip. Oh, 1 minute 37 seconds. Right, come on. Ah, my blocking again. Loose with my blocking. Right. Ah, that little backwards kick. It catch you out if you're not expecting it. Ah, there it is again. See, there's always that thing where sometimes you're not sure if they're going to do 2 hits or 3. And that, disguising that third hit, is going to make this Stephanie McMahon character quite formidable. Oh, look, and it's not giving us any finishes either. That was the other part of this game. Oh, we're going to have to do this without any finishes at all. And she's blocking everything I'm doing. And I'm running out of time. Come on, guys, we need a result here. We'll have to start throwing caution to the wind. Come on, Big Show. Just go for it, man. Come on. Come on, put some Big Show goodness in there. I'll bring Dan out. Although it says I could do the finisher, it's obviously blocked the finishers as part of this. And we're going to just catch her here. Could be the one. That could be the one. It's the one! Stephanie, she's all mine. All mine, I tell you, all mine. There we do it. So we did do it. 3 bouts, 3 clean bouts. About 5,650 credits again there. Beautiful. Challenge stage complete. You've completed this challenge stage. My first ever nightmare level. Confirm. There it is. And all its filled out maximum goodness. And here she comes. And there we go. You've earned a new gear card. Go to the gear menu to scrap it. Are you mad? Are you goddamn mad? We'll go and take a look at that. I've completed the challenge. You will not be able to replay the challenge again. So in other words, that's it. I've done it. You can't go any further than that. We've beaten the boss. We are kings of the ring. Whatever else you want to say. Let's have a look then at Stephanie. Money in the Bank event's active. Yes, we know that. Thank you very much. So let's find Stephanie McMahon. So there's the boost. So as you can see, I've got her up to level 16 already. That's mainly just from sticking her in as a third member of 3-man teams. So I haven't really done much with her at the moment. But already legendary too. So she's not even level 20, so I can't even unlock the latest gear stage. But talking of gears, let's go into the gear card and find, where is she? There we go, Arm of the Authority. Looks a bit like Roman Reigns' jacket with boobs. 4% lifesteal chance on basic attacks. And for Stephanie McMahon, grants team 50% additional adrenaline regain for 6 seconds after tagging in. Useful, very useful. That's a nice card. If we did want to scrap it, which I don't, but if we did, some quite useful elements coming out of that too. Okay, well, we're not going to do that, so we'll close that up. So there we have it. Very happy with that little session. 3 bouts, 3 Stephanies concluded, special gear card in the bag, and we fight on in WWE Immortals. The next challenge, I assume, will be the Dean Ambrose character, the Lunatic Fringe, the gold character, which hasn't been released in the store yet. And hopefully that'll be next week, which will give us something else to film, to give you something else to watch, and me something else to get hyper excited about. And that's it for this latest edition of WWE Immortals. But I will see you very, very soon.